Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we are doing another realistic rebuild, this time of the Philadelphia Eagles. But if you didn't know, I do new rebuilds every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if that interests you, hit that subscribe button. But let's check out this team. Actually, before we look at our team, I want to see our free agents to be, just so we can get a better look at our team. I believe that was Brandon Graham. It is. He's 31 years old, star development. It's realistic to bring him back, so let's make an offer. I'm going to go to $9 million a year, a $3 million signing bonus, make the offer, $47 million. Thanks for the offer, but I'm just not interested in signing. Really? What is the franchise tag going to be? $12.8 million. We're going to have to think about that, see who else is going to be a free agent. Golden Tate, absolutely not. Ajayi, I want to bring back, mostly because of Madden 19 simulation. He's always in the Super Bowl. So let's go to $5 million a year. Let's go for a 2.5 signing bonus, $37 million offer. Okay, he's going to re-sign. That's good. Chris Long, absolutely not. Darby, I do want to bring back. Let's go to $4 million. 2.3 signing bonus, a $25 million offer. Okay, he's going to re-sign. That's good. Mike Wallace, no. Jordan Hicks, I do want to bring back. Let's see. Let's go up to $4 million. 1.6 signing bonus. Make the offer. Okay, that's good. Corey Graham, no. Jordan Matthews would be interesting as a number 3 or number 4 guy. What does he want for money? $4 million a year for 3 years. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. We'll look at free agent wide receivers. Let's see. Anybody else? Isn't Nick Foles supposed to be a free agent? I believe he is. He's not right now, which is strange. But do we give the franchise tag to Brandon Graham? I think we will, to keep this realistic. So let's give him the franchise tag. We're not going to have that much money to play with in free agency, but hopefully we can get a receiver. Our starting quarterback is Carson Wentz. He's an 85 overall, star development, 26 years old. He's obviously going to be here the rest of the way. We do have injuries turned off, so we're not going to have to worry about that with him. Our backup is Nick Foles, who we're going to try to trade right now before the start of the season, because in real life, he's going to get franchise tagged and probably shipped off to Jacksonville, I have to imagine. He'll be a good fit there because Blake Bortles is not a great quarterback. Our starting running back is Jay Ajayi, 85 overall, quick development, 26 years old. We just gave him a new contract, so he'll be here. Our backup is Corey Clement, 77 overall, quick development, 24 years old. I do want to look at his ratings real quick. 82 break tackle, 87 speed, 90 acceleration, 88 agility. A good number 2 guy, definitely. Our starting number 1 receiver is Alshon Jeffrey, 87 overall, star development, but he is 29 years old. I do not like to see that. I believe his contract is either 2 or 3 years left. I'm hoping 2. Let's find out. 3 years left. Okay. So we're going to trade him before the start of year 3, definitely. Because Aguilar is going to be our number 1 guy eventually. He's an 83 overall. He has quick development, 26 years old. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 88 catching, 85 catching traffic. We don't really have a number 3 or number 4 guy. Hollins, I don't know anything about this guy. 72 overall, normal development, 25 years old. Yeah, that's really not going to work out. We're going to have to get people in free agency and in the draft. Our starting tight end is Zach Ertz, 93 overall, star development, 28 years old. He has 84 speed, 97 catching, 98 awareness, 92 short route, 88 medium, 79 deep. He's a great player. I mean, he is up there in age, kind of, but we're not really going to worry about that. Our starting right tackle is Lane Johnson, who said the Patriots have no fun. 89 overall, star development. He's 29 years old. I do not like to see that. 88 strength, 86 run block, 87 pass block. Our starting right guard is Brandon Brooks. 89 overall, star development. He's 30 years old. Yikes. 96 strength, 85 run block, 88 pass block. They're going to start regressing big time. Our starting center is Jason Kelsey. 91 overall, star development, 31 years old. They're all basically 30 and above. 84 strength, 95 run block, which is great, 87 pass block. Now, I know nothing about this left guard. Isaac Sumalo, 74 overall, normal development. He's 25 years old, so a little bit younger, but 84 strength, 75 run block, 75 pass block. And our starting left tackle is Hal Vatai, 71 overall, normal development, 26 years old. He has 83 strength, 76 run block, 72 pass block. So basically, our whole offensive line is going to need a redo or makeover, I guess is the best way to do it. Because our left tackle's not good, our left guard's not good, our center, our right guard, and our right tackle are getting up there in age. I actually don't know what their contract situation's like. I believe they just signed new deals, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 years left. Okay, for Lane Johnson. What about Brandon Brooks and Jason Kelsey? I want to look into that real quick before we move to the defense. Now, also, let me know, do you like me looking at the team like this? I used to look at everyone's attributes and everything like that, their ratings, whatever you want to call it. He has 2 years left, okay. But I kind of like doing it this way. A little bit, get through it like a little bit quicker. Obviously, you know, Carson Wentz is good. Jay Ajayi's good. Jeffrey's good. I don't need to look at every single guy. But let's see what Jason Kelce's contract situation is like real quick. He has 2 years left. Okay, so we might trade away Jason Kelce and Brandon Brooks before the start of year 2. But let's go check out the defense. Our starting number 1 cornerback is Ronald Darby, who we just gave a new contract to. He's an 83 overall, quick development, 25 years old. Our number 2 guy is Maddox, who's a 79 overall, normal development, 23 years old. I don't know much about this guy. 93 speed, 78 man, 75 zone, 74 play rec. I know our number 3 guy is Jalen Mills, who's a 77 overall. He has quick development, 25 years old. He also has weird ass hair, in my opinion. 90 speed, 75 man, 77 zone, 78 play rec. I mean, our cornerbacks are so-so for now. Our starting right end is Michael Bennett. He's an 84 overall, quick development, but he's 33 years old. I do not like to see that. I want to look at his contract real quick. I know he got traded from Seattle. Let's see. 2 years left. We are definitely going to try to trade him away. Not a huge fan of him as is, plus he's up there in age. Our starting defensive tackle is Fletcher Cox. He's a 97 overall, superstar development, 28 years old. I want to look at his ratings. 95 strength, 86 block shed, 95 power moves, 76 finesse. Our number 2 guy is Jernigan, 82 overall, quick development, 26 years old. That's good to see. 86 strength, 84 block shed, 82 power moves, 65 finesse, which is not good. Obviously, we re-signed Brandon Graham, 90 overall, star development, 31 years old. Not much more to say about him. Our starting strong safety is Malcolm Jenkins, 90 overall, star development, 31 years old. Oh, man, a lot of old guys on this defense. I do not like to see that. What is his contract situation? Also 2 years left. So we're going to have to make a big turnover. I think our offensive line, obviously a few defensive players. Our starting left outside linebacker is Gruger Hill, I believe is how you'd say that. 75 overall, normal development, 25 years old. He has 79 tackle, 81 hit power, 89 speed, 91 acceleration. Starter middle linebacker Jordan Hicks, 80 overall, quick development, 27 years old. We just gave him a new contract. Our starting right outside linebacker is Bradham, 78 overall, quick development. He is 29 years old though. 79 tackle, 83 hit power, 86 speed, 87 acceleration. We'll look at his contract in 1 second. And our starting free safety is McLeod Jr., 80 overall, quick development, 29 years old. They're all up here in age. 86 speed, 83 zone, 71 tackle, 63 pursuit. I'm going to have to look at both of these guys' contracts. Let's take a quick peek. I imagine it's like a year or 2 years. So many guys with 2 years left. Our whole team is going to need a makeover at this point. Let's check out our right outside linebacker real quick before we check out free agency. Actually, we're going to have to look at our schemes, but we'll do that before the start of the season. 4 years left. Okay, he's going to be here a while. But let's go check out free agents. We have about $25 million in cap space. I'm hoping for some sort of big name here. Marvin Jones, 29 years old, not going to do that. Golden Tate, Barrett, Coleman. Robby Anderson, on the other hand, that would be a good pickup. Clinton Dix would also be a good pickup. He's 26 years old, but he's getting 127 points from the Redskins, 125 from the Dolphins. What a joke. But we're going to make an offer to Robby Anderson, 93 points from the Cardinals. Let's go up to 7.5, and then maybe a 3.4 signing bonus. Let's see if that does a trick. 101 points, that's good. Wilkerson, no. Clinton Dix, I'm interested. But 127 points, that's so much. Callahan, Funches is there. Jason McCourty, who made a great play in the Super Bowl. Trent Brown is there. Ooh, we might have to go with Trent Brown. Does he have maybe quick development? He does have quick development. He's 26 years old. 98 points from the Browns. Let's go up to, I'm going to go 7 million and then 2.5. Let's make the offer. See if that's enough points. It is 108. That's good. Now, I really just want to look at other receivers real quick. Marvin Jones, obviously not. Marquise Lee, another interesting name, 27 years old. Garcon, he's up there in age, absolutely not. Jamison Crowder would be interesting, but I don't think so. I kind of want to bring back like a Jordan Matthews or bring in a Rashard Matthews. Philip Dorsett's there. Moncrief. Cordell Patterson. He worked out for me in one of my rebuilds. I don't remember which one. I almost just want to bring him in just because of that. I am going to do that. Let's give him a 1 year. Put up to $4 million, 1.9 signing bonus just for a number 4 guy. Because I have to imagine that we're going to get, who do we go? Robby Anderson, that's right. I feel like we're going to have to get him. We have negative $28.5 million in funds. Okay, let's advance the week. We're going to have to put in a draft class and all that. But let's see if we're going to get any of these guys. We got Trent Brown, that's good. We got Robby Anderson, that's good. Now, we're going to have to put in a draft class. So, I downloaded Nathan P2433. He told me in the comments of one of my last videos that he updated his draft class. So, we're going to have to see. Oh, yeah, Dwayne Haskins, Kyler Murray. Okay. So, let's just put points into all these guys. They don't have the combine because I started in the Super Bowl, which is just strange. But we're going to go straight to the draft. I'll let you know if we get Patterson. We did end up getting Cordero Patterson. With our first round pick, we're going to take left end Ja'Kai Polite. Just because I want to get rid of Michael Bennett very, very soon. 77 overall, quick development, 21 years old. He has 72 power moves, 76 finesse, 83 speed, 87 acceleration. We have 2 picks in the second round. And with our first one, we're going to take receiver Riley Ridley. He's a 77 overall, quick development, 22 years old. We have 91 speed, 89 acceleration, 84 catching, 80 catching traffic. With our other second round draft pick, we're going to take strong safety Amani Hooker. He's a 77 overall, star development, 21 years old. He'll fit in for Jenkins very, very soon. 91 speed, 76 zone, 81 tackles, 74 pursuit. With our fourth round draft pick, we're going to take Khalil Hodge. He's a 77 overall, quick development, 22 years old. 85 tackles, 78 hit power, 83 speed, 84 acceleration. In the fifth round, we're going to take a cornerback, Damon Arnett. He's a 74 overall, normal development, 22 years old out of Ohio State. 92 speed, 79 man, 74 zone, 68 play rec. So this is what our team looks like heading into year one. We're an 86 overall, a 93 offense, and 87 defense. I want to take a quick look at the scheme fits before we go to the midseason mark. We're an 88% on offense, that's good, and 90% on defense. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are 2-4-1, tied with the New York Giants. The Cowboys are 5-3. The Redskins are 4-3. I'm not really sure what happened. We made our team better from last year, in my opinion. We have a few XP points on offense. What about on defense? Only 2. What about our rookies? Polite doesn't have any. Obviously, Hodge is 1. What about Hooker? Hooker has 2. That's good. Let's check out who's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Obviously, Brandon Graham, who I don't think I'm going to re-sign right now. Carson Wentz, definitely want back. Aguilar as well. Oh, man, we're going to have to throw so much money at him. Let's give him $17 million. $8 million signing bonus. I know in real life he's probably going to get 25 to 30 million, but they won't let us do that in this. Aguilar, I want to bring back. Elliott, I want to bring back. Let's go to 7 million, 3.5. Before the start of next season, we're going to get rid of so many players. He wants more of a bonus, really. Elliott, I want to bring back. Clement, I definitely want to bring back. Let's go 1.575. He's going to resign. That's good. Clement's here. Jalen Mills is also there. Oh, man. We're going to have, like, no money. He's going to resign. That's good. I have to make sure I have enough to bring back Aguilar. Let's go 3. And then 1.4. Because he should get a good amount of XP points being quick development, I have to imagine. Patterson, no. No for our left outside linebacker. Everyone else can definitely just go on their way. Brandon Graham just doesn't make sense. He's going to want, like, yeah, he wants $9 million. That's what he turned us down for last time. He's older than last time. I offered him 4 years last time, and he turned us down. So I don't think I can do that. But let's go to the postseason. Well, we didn't make it, but let's see how we did. We went 8-6-2, second place. The Cowboys went 12-4. The Giants 7-7-2, and the Redskins 8-8. That's a tough division right there. Take a look at the stats in the awards. Wentz 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. An incredible season by him. Rushing at Jahi, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. Wow, that's great. Clement with 4. Receiving, Ertz, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jeffrey, 975, 4 touchdowns. Aguilar, 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. Robby Anderson, 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. And Jahi with 4. Defense, Hicks, 110 tackles, 95 for Bradham. Sack totals, what do we get? 8.5 by Brandon Graham, 7 by Bennett, 6.5 by Cox, 3.5 by Barnett, 2 by Brandon, 1.5 by McLeod. Interceptions, 3 by McLeod, 2 by Jones, Hicks, and Darby, 1 by Jenkins and Mills. Let's take a look at the defensive touchdowns and safeties. We have 1 safety by Brandon Graham, of course. No defensive touchdowns. Yearly awards, I'm hoping Carson Wentz is in the top 10. Elliott with the MVP, Gurley, Rivers, Brady. No Carson Wentz whatsoever. Coach of the year, Jason Garrett, get out of here. No Eagles whatsoever. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Elliott's up there. We're number 6 with Carson Wentz. Jahi did not get in the top 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Leighton Vander Esch. Okay. Any Eagles? No Eagles. Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dwayne Haskins to the Cardinals. That's interesting. There's a lot of rumors out there that the Cardinals might get Kyler Murray. Do we have any Eagles up here? Okay. Gaskins up here, number 7. Other than that, no. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. That's a little surprising in my opinion. Let's take a look at our XP before we go to the offseason. 2 for Wentz and Ajayi, 1 for Jeffrey, 2 for Anderson, 1 for Aguilar. What about Ridley, the rookie? He got 1. A few across our offensive line. What about on defense? A good amount on defense. Hodge with 2. Jenkins with 1. Hooker with 4. That's great. Maddox with 1. Jones with 2. Brandon Graham with 1. Polite with 1. Jernigan with 2. Cox with 1. Bennett with 1. Darby with 1. Mills with 2. Okay. We're pretty good shape in my opinion. Let's go to the offseason. The Saints beat the Texans 17-14, so the Saints finally didn't get screwed, made it to the Super Bowl, and won it. Take a look at the stats real quick. Watson, 203, 2 touchdowns. Drew Brees obviously retired. Nick Mullins on the Texans, okay. Rushing, Kamara, 22 for 83. Lamar Miller, 16 for 44. Scott with a touchdown. Receiving, Thomas, 8 for 91. Fuller, 6 for 75. Smith, 6 for 63. Hopkins, 5 for 41 with a touchdown. Meredith, 5 for 52 with a touchdown. Lamar Miller with a touchdown. Anything else down here? No. Now, we have to bring back Aguilar. And we also have to make sure we have enough money to bring back Aguilar, which I think we will, hopefully. Brandon Graham just doesn't make sense. I don't think I can do that. I'll probably just let him walk. Brian Hoyer, absolutely not. Aguilar, though. What do we have for money? $11 million. How about we go up to $8 million, and we'll put this up to 3.75. Let's see if he'll take that. Okay, he's going to resign. That is great. Everybody else can just go on their way. No need to bring any of these guys back. We have $2 million in cap space, and I'm sure there's going to be some crazy big name here. Let's find out. Brandon Graham's the biggest name, and I do not want to bring him in, obviously. Brockers, Yonda, Ebron. I don't see anybody. Actually, maybe Darrell Williams, 100 points from the Jaguars, though. I don't think I can do that. But I don't think there's anyone I want to bring in. I'm going to have to get rid of a bunch of players before the start of next season, though, so we can open up a little bit more money. But let's go to the draft. With the 19th pick in the first round, we're going to take right end Will Barker. He's a 76 overall, star development, 23 years old, great pick, 71 power move, 84 finesse, 82 speed, 83 acceleration. So we're in the second round, and there's nobody for offensive lineman that I want to take. Look at this. Nobody 6 or above for combine grade. There is this guy right here, the right guard, but he doesn't have good bench press. So I don't want to pick him. So there's really nobody that I want to take in the offensive line this whole draft. So what I think I'm going to do with this next pick is take Hardson right here. Second in the 40-yard dash. Let's take him. 73 overall. Yikes. 94 speed, 91 acceleration, 79 catching, 67 catch in traffic. That was an atrocious pick. With our third round pick, we're taking left outside linebacker Regis. He's a 73 overall, normal development, 22 years old. He has 73 tackles, 71 hit power, 84 speed, 86 acceleration. With our other third round draft pick, we're taking defensive tackle Melvin Lynch. He's a 72 overall, quick development, 22 years old. He has 89 strength, 77 block shed, 76 power moves. So I put Malcolm Jenkins and Jason Kelsey on the trade block. I also put on Michael Bennett, but we got no trade offers for him. So let's see what we can get for Jenkins. A second round from the Steelers. Anything else? Second from the Cardinals, a second, fifth, and a seventh from the Buccaneers. Let's take this one. Now, let's see what we can get for Jason Kelsey. We're going to be removing a lot of money from our salary cap. Review offers. Let's see what we can get. Third, fifth, and a sixth. Second and the fifth from the Saints. That'd be kind of crazy, though. They just won the Super Bowl. Second, seventh, seventh. No. Second and a seventh. Interesting. I feel like we should probably trade him out of conference. Maybe to the Steelers for a third, fifth, and a sixth? I'm not really sure. I mean, a second and a seventh seems so good but it's the Packers. We lost Brandon Brooks because he retired. I think we're actually just going to trade him to the Packers, get a second and a seventh. I don't want to trade him to the Rams. I don't want to trade him to the Saints. Let's advance the week, see if we get any offers from Michael Bennett. I don't think we're actually going to. And almost at this point, I just want to cut him. Yeah, we're getting nothing for him. Because we obviously have Barker, who we just drafted. We have Barnett. We have Polite. I think I'm just going to cut him. Just so we can get our rookie starting. Or maybe actually, let's trade him away. Yeah, I'm going to look for a good trade offer. Just get him for like a 7th round pick, something like that. So we traded Bennett to the Lions for their 7th round draft pick. I just want him off this team. So apparently Brandon Brooks didn't retire. The computer just moved him from right guard to left guard. I did not do that. But we're an 81 overall, 87 offense, 81 defense. A lot better than I thought we were going to be, especially getting rid of Bennett, getting rid of Kelsey, and getting rid of Jenkins. So Wentz is an 87 overall, Ajayi 87, Jeffrey 86, Anderson 85, Aguilar 84. Ertz is a 93, Lane Johnson's an 87. Our right guard and our center are just not good. Brandon Brooks 87, Trent Brown's an 82. Check out the defense real quick. Darby 84, Mills 79, Barnett's an 82, Cox 98, Jernigan's 84, Polite 78, Barker 76, Maddox is an 80, Sidney Jones is a 79, Hooker's up to an 81, Hodge 79, Hicks 81, Brandon 74, and McLeod's a 78. Our scheme fit for our defense is a 95 rather, and our offense is an 80. Wonder if we can mess that around a little bit. Let's see, what is it? It's a West Coast zone run 80%, 88 vertical zone run. Maybe we do that. Yeah, let's go with the vertical zone run. But let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we were 1-6. I knew this season was going to be tough, but we have a ton of draft picks. The Cowboys are 6-2, Giants 4-4, Redskins 3-4. We're 1-6. What do we have for XP? Only 1 on offense, really. What about on defense? We have 1 with Polite, 1 for Barker, 1 for Darby, 1 for McLeod, 2 for Hooker, and 1 for Hodge. I believe Brandon Brooks is going to be a free agent at the end of the season. I'm not going to bring him back for sure. Who else? Barnett's here, who I feel like we have to bring back. He's an 82 overall. But at the same time, we have Polite, we have Barker, who are going to get a ton of XP points. I think I'm going to wait on him for right now. We'll probably bring him back in the offseason. Sidney Jones, we don't really need. McLeod, I definitely don't want to bring back. Will Tye, Douglas. We don't really have anyone I want to bring back. Maybe we just bring back Barnett right now. We have $27 million in cap space. That's like nothing. I think I'm just going to wait on him. He's normal development, so he's not going to progress much further. Sidney Jones feels like something I just have to bring back. Let's go 2.5, 1.35. If he takes that, all right. If not, okay, he got it. That's good. Let's go to the playoffs. We're not going to make it, but let's find out how bad we did. I really hope we just went 1-15 so we got the first overall pick. We went 4-12. The Cowboys 12-4, Redskins 8-8, Giants 7-9. I can't wait for all you Philly fans to comment down below saying how I suck, how I ruined the Eagles, I did everything wrong. I get it. Trust me, I do. But I think year 3, year 4, we're going to do incredible. I can just see it now. Carson Wentz, 4,200 yards, 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Great season by him. Rushing Ajayi, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Clement with 2. Receiving Jeffrey, 975, 6 touchdowns. Anderson, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns. Aguilar, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Ertz, 750 with 3 touchdowns. Ajayi with 4. Defense, what do we have? Hodge, 116 tackles. Hicks with 115. Sack totals. 7 for Cox, 7 for Polite, 6 for Barnett, 6 for Jernigan, 3.5 for Hicks, 3 for Hodge, 2 for Van Jinkles, something, whatever that is. Interceptions, 3 for Jones, 2 for Darby, 1 for Hicks, Hooker, and Maddox. Not many interceptions. I do not like to see that. Safety counts, 1 by Moore. Not even sure who that is. Defensive touchdown, no, none, of course. Awards, Carson Wentz, win me an MVP, please. Deshaun Watson, they went 15-1. Gurley, Goff, Elliott. Nick Foles on the Giants, of course. Melvin Gordon's there. It always happens. Guys go to other teams. They win MVPs. They win Super Bowls, everything. Bill O'Brien, Coach of the Year. Obviously, we're not going to be there. Why am I looking? Offensive Player of the Year, Todd Gurley. Foles, number 4. Oh, man, that's so annoying. No Eagles whatsoever. That's surprising. Defensive Player of the Year, Blake Martinez. No Eagles. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, we have one. Will Barker, number 5. I love to see that. I'm hoping he got a ton of XP, so we do not have to bring back Barnett. Let's take a quick look. 1 XP for Wentz, 1 for Ajayi, none for Clement. Jeffrey didn't get any. Anderson didn't get any. Aguilar got 1. That's good. None for our offensive line. We just had a terrible, terrible year. On defense, Polite got 2. Barker got 2. Maddox with 1. Hooker with 4. Hodge with 2. Barnett only has 1. Darby with 1. Mills didn't get any. Wow. Let's find out who's going to win. The Bills beat the Rams 28-17. Is Phillip Rivers on the Bills? No. Sean Brace, 234, 2 touchdowns with an interception. Goff, 225, a touchdown with an interception. Rushing, Josh Jacobs, 18 for 132 with 2 touchdowns. Gurley, 16 for 59 with a touchdown. Bryce Love, 7 for 28. Receiving, Robert Woods. I want to do that again. The Bills beat the Rams 28-17. Is Phillip Rivers on the Bills? That's the last time the Bills won the Super Bowl in one of my rebuilds. No. Sean Brace, 234, 2 touchdowns with an interception. Goff, 225, touchdown, interception. Rushing, Josh Jacobs, 18 for 132, 2 touchdowns. Gurley, 16 for 59 with a touchdown. Bryce Love, 7 for 28. Receiving, Robert Woods 5 for 54. Humphreys 5 for 63 with a touchdown. Everett 4 for 36. Brandon Cooks 4 for 29 or 4 for 49. Bryce Love 4 for 38. Touchdown for Cooper Kupp. Touchdown for Willie Snead. Nothing else. Now, I don't want to bring back Barnett. I really don't. I think we'll be better off without him. A lot of you Eagles fans probably calling me crazy, but it just doesn't make sense to me, in my opinion. Let's see. Brandon Brooks, I'm not bringing back. Brock Osweiler, absolutely not. I mean, Barnett's quick development. Wow. McLeod's up to star, too. I can't do that, though. I mean, Barnett with quick development. I don't think I could do it. Just because our rookies, what does he want for money? Let's look at it real quick. He only wants $5 million. We don't have much money. Where did all our money go? Let's see if he'll take that offer. Okay, he's going to resign. Didn't really want to do that, but he has quick development now, so it makes sense. We have $6 million in cap space. This team is so screwed with money. Who's here? Christian McCaffrey, no. Cohen, Lindsey, Hal, Rivers, Awuzie, Woods. I mean, Woods would be nice, but I don't think we're going to get him with $6 million. How close can I get? I feel like I can go right about here. Okay, let's see if that's going to get us over, what was it, 98 points? I think I said 99 points. Okay, 109 points. That's not bad, and we definitely need that position. I feel like he's going to sign for that, in my opinion. But why is our team so held down by money? Obviously, Carson Wentz, Ajayi. Jeffrey's going to be gone. I wish I could put people on the trade block. Oh, I can put people on the trade block right now. What did that say? Oh, no, I put him on the trade block. That's good. I also want to put Lane Johnson on the trade block right about now. We're going to have a ton of draft picks. That's why I'm doing all this stuff before you call me crazy. Fletcher Cox, I feel like he's 30 years old, but I think he just signed a new deal. I know all these Eagle fans at this point are just going to be clicking off, but it's all right. We're going to keep Cox. I want to keep Cox on my team, to be honest. Other than that, I think we're good. Darby, Hooker's up there, obviously. Yeah, all of our other guys are young, so that's good. So let's advance the week. See if we get our guy, plus some trade offers. We did not get Woods, really. I was giving him like 10 more points than everybody else. Who's still going to be here? McCaffrey's still here. That's so crazy. He's not even getting any offers. The same thing in fantasy drafts. Nobody wants him, and it makes no sense. Do I bring in Baker? I mean, we have Maddox. We have Darby. Mills isn't really doing anything. I'm going to go up to 4-5. Let's go right here and make the offer. I almost want to make it just a low ball offer to Christian McCaffrey. What do we have for money? That's what I'm going to offer him. I don't even know I can do that. Let's get it back into the positives real quick. Why is it? Oh, okay. I don't think. Okay, I can. We're going to make him a $650 a year offer. Right down his lane, I have to imagine. Hey, 31 points. I'm in the lead. I mean, somebody's going to bring him in. Might as well make him an offer if nobody's going to make him an offer. I mean, he's going to regret it. I mean, at this point, I probably should just take it away, but let's see. Yeah, I got rejected. I figured that. Lane Johnson, let's see what we get for trade offers before we go to the draft. A second-round pick from the Steelers. That's next year. Third, fourth. Maybe just go for Bates? No, I think we'll go with a second-round pick because we have one more draft after this. So we have the third overall pick, and I've been looking at offensive linemen because obviously that's what we need. There's no left guards. The center I could probably get later on in the draft. This right guard right here, he's 6'9" combine. But he's going to be a mid-first rounder, and I've been looking at the trade offers and all that, and we got some first-round picks for this draft and next year's draft that we can get. So let's go look at the trade offers real quick. The Saints at 1-1. We have the 23rd pick. That's not exactly mid-round, but a little bit late mid-round. Then there's also the Browns, the 30th pick overall, which I don't really want to do. So I'm going to trade with the Saints. Get a first this year, first next year, and a second next year. It just makes the most sense. So there was 4 offensive linemen that I wanted, and they are all off the board. And we got offered for our pick right now a number 1 next year from the Cowboys, which I think I'm going to take. I know it's in our division, but we'll have 3 first-round draft picks next year, so I'm going to have to take it. With our first second-round draft pick, we're taking left tackle Spencer Barwin. We'll move over to right tackle. 75 overall, normal development, 23 years old out of BYU. 85 strength, 77 run block, 74 pass block. With one of our other second-round draft picks, we're taking receiver Curtis McTire. 75 overall, normal development, 22 years old. I am swinging and missing so bad right now. 87 speed, 90 acceleration, 81 catching, 79 catch and trap. Heading into year 3, we're an 80 overall, a 79 offense, and 85 defense. But I think we're in good shape because we have 3 first-round draft picks in this year's draft. Wentz is an 88, Ajayi 88, Anderson 85, Aguilar 85, Jeffrey 82, Ridley's an 80, Ertz 91. Across the offensive line, 75, 67, 65, 68, 82. Man, our offensive line is really, really bad. Check out the defense real quick. Barker 84, Maddox is an 81, Barnett 83, Cox 98, Jernigan 84, Polite's an 80, Barker 78, Darby 85, Mills 79, Keel's a 69, which is just really, really bad. Hodge 81, Hicks 81, Regis 73, Hooker 85. We are going to be in rough shape this season. At the midseason mark, we are 7-1. I'm sure a bunch of Eagles fans clicked away, and I honestly can't believe it either. But the Cowboys are 3-4, Redskins 3-5, Giants 2-5. That's probably why we're 7-1 to be realistic. Not much XP on offense. What about on defense? A ton of XP. That is good to see. Where's Jeffrey? What happened to Jeffrey? Where did he go? We have injuries turned off. I'm so confused. Where did Anderson go? So Jeffrey and Robby Anderson are just gone. They're not in free agency. I went to the whole roster of the NFL, went down receivers. Nowhere to be found. Well, I'll show you. Don't you worry. He's not on my team. See, they're not on my team. Let's go to the NFL. As you can remember, Anderson was an 85 and Jeffrey was an 82. So let's just go down the list. If you see him, maybe I'll be wrong. But I just looked and I know he's not here. We're at 85. There's Aguilar. I don't see any Anderson in sight. He's not even in 83. There's no Jeffrey in 82. I don't understand. We don't have injuries on. I can go to injury report. I could show you that. No injured players. So I am just completely confused. Where did they go? I honestly don't know what to say. Are they like a specialist or something? No. I guess I'll look at my players that are going to be free agents after this season. This Madden is just so bad. We're going to bring back Zach Ertz. We have 37 million. Let's go up to 5 and then 3.5. I don't even really know what to say. How do they just disappear? Jernigan's a 28 overall. I'm not going to do that. Goddard, I don't want to bring back. Maddox, I should bring back. Let's give him 3 and 1.75. That's good. Sweat, I don't want to bring back. All these guys, I do not want to bring back. We're 7-1. We're going to go to the playoffs, even though, actually, can we look at stats real quick? Or transactions? That's what I want to look at. I want to look at the Eagles. Can I do my team? I can do my team. Let's see. They were released in week 4, even though I have that turned off, which I'll show you in 1 second, but they're still not on any team. They're not in free agency. Let's go over here. I'm just so confused. How do they just disappear? Let's go down the list. Preseason cut days, manual. Trades and free agency manual. Everything's manual except scouting college players and weekly trading. I don't get it. What an absolute joke. We didn't even make the playoffs. We were 7-1. We went 8-8, so we won 1 game the rest of the season. The Cowboys are 10-6, the Redskins 7-9, the Giants 6-10. How does Robby Anderson just disappear? I'm so aggravated right now. Wentz 3,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Pretty good other than the yardage. Rushing Ajayi, 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. Clement with 2. Receiving Ertz, 880 yards, 3 touchdowns. Aguilar, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ridley, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. McTire, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. Ajayi with 1. I don't know what to say. Hicks, 130 tackles. That's great. Baker with 105. Sack totals. 15 by Jernigan. Might have to bring him back. 12.5 by Cox. 7.5 by Polite. 4.5 by Barnett. 4.5 by Van Ginkel. Hodge with 3.5. Lynch with 2. Interceptions. 2 by Baker. 1 by Mock, Maddox, Hooker, Hicks, and Keel. Okay. Safety counts. Nothing. Defensive touchdowns. Nothing. I just wish I had players on my team that I had at the beginning of the year. It makes no sense. Elliott with the MVP. Mayfield, Watson, Haskins, Ryan. Of course, Nick Foles is there because why wouldn't he be? No Eagles. Coach of the year. Obviously, we're not going to be there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Elliott. Nick Foles, number 2. This game just like screwing with me. I don't get it. Defensive Player of the Year, Quan Alexander. No Eagles whatsoever. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Curtis McTire. Nice, winning it. That's good to see. We also have Steele right here. I didn't even show you him. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. So what do we have for XP? It better be a good amount so this team can turn it around. Nothing on offense other than our center and our left guard. And Ridley has 2. What about McTire? McTire only has 2 for winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Makes sense. Polite with 3, Barker with 2, Jernigan with 1, Cox with 1, Barnett with 2, Darby with 1, Maddox with 1, Baker with 2. Oh, Mooch with 6, which is crazy. Don't know where he came from. Hodge with 3, Hooker with 2. Let's go to the offseason. The Browns beat the Cardinals 24-21. Let's take a look at the stats. Haskins, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Great game by him. Mayfield, 250. No touchdowns, no interceptions. How does that happen? Nick Chubb, 16 for 61, 2 touchdowns. David Johnson, 16 for 55. Duke Johnson, 9 for 20 with a touchdown. Receiving, Marquise Lee, 6 for 96, 2 touchdowns. Jennings, 6 for 55. Kirk, 6 for 63. Njoku, 4 for 76. Landry, 4 for 65. Any other touchdowns? Edmonds with the touchdown down below. Now, I know Jernigan was going to be a free agent, and I'm still not convinced I want to bring him back. I'd like to pick up like a big name free agent since my players, just disappeared. It doesn't really make sense. Let's see. Actually, I have to bring this guy back now. He's star development. He has 6 XP points. We don't have much money though. He's not going to want much. Let's bring him up to, 400,000. I'm feeling nice. I was going to say, he has to sign that. Jernigan, it just doesn't make sense to me. Goddard, I don't want to bring back. Everyone else, I'll just let go on their way. I'm just really, really aggravated at this game right now. The gameplay's not good. The franchise just doesn't make sense. People just disappear from the game. I don't really get it. We have about $13 million in cap space. I'm hoping. Give me some sort of big name. We have about $13 million in cap space. Give me some sort of big name that I want to bring to my team. Let's see. J.J. Watt's there. He's 33. Not going to do that. Andrew Luck. I've never seen that before. Duke Johnson, Jackson, Sony Michel, Darius Geis, Hilton. Okay. Traquan Smith. I feel like I have to do that because they just ripped Robby Anderson right from me. So I'm going to go up to $6 million. $3 million signing bonus. Like, what did they cut them and then they just retired or something? I don't think that can happen in this game, to be honest. What else do we need? Obviously a lot. Brandon Brooks is still there. Danny Shelton. That'd be an interesting name to bring in, but he's 29. I think we're good on everybody. It just doesn't make sense. Unless I go for like a Darius Geis, which I don't really want to do, even though maybe I should. You know what? I'm bringing in Darius Geis because why not? Obviously the realism just went right out the window. Let's give him $4 million a year, a 2.2 signing bonus, 94 points. That's good to see. Let's advance the week and then go to the draft. I have to imagine we're going to get both of these guys. We got Geis. We did not get the other guy quite yet. Might have to up his money. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got outbid. So let's go a little bit higher. $7 million. See how close you can get this. I'm going to put this up a lot. Like I said, the realism right out the window. So I'm going to give him a $4 million signing bonus. We're going to be just about broke. Just about. 113 points. If he turns that down, I'm calling BS. He has to accept this, realistically. Okay, he does. Let's go to the draft. So I have the 8th, 17th, and 29th pick in the first round, and a lot of these guys just don't seem good. This left tackle's not all that great. We have a left tackle. We have a right tackle, so it doesn't really make sense. I like this left end right here. Look at those combine grades. I feel like I almost have to pick him, even though we have Polite, we have Barker. We could move this guy to defensive tackle if we wanted to, I believe. So I'm actually going to draft him. He's an 82 overall, quick development, 21 years old. We'll move him around. 77 power move, 87 finesse, 83 speed, 86 acceleration. With our second first-round draft pick, we're taking cornerback Gordon Wansley. He's a 77 overall, quick development, 21 years old, 87 speed, 82 man, 73 zone, 68 play rec. I thought he'd be a little bit better than that with those combine grades. And with our final first-round draft pick, we're taking left guard Charles Tuel, 76 overall, normal development, 23 years old. He has 90 strength, 77 run block, and 77 pass block. With our first pick in the second round, we're taking right outside linebacker Garrison Tuck. He's a 74 overall, Norman development, 22 years old, out of Oklahoma State. 82 tackles, 77 hit power, 72 speed, 87 acceleration. With our next second round draft pick, we're taking free safety Lynn Hinton. He's a 74 overall, quick development, 22 years old. He has 88 speed, 84 zone, 70 tackle, 80 pursuit. So heading into our final season, we're an 81 overall, 81 offense, 85 defense. I wish my players just didn't poof disappear. But Wentz is an 88, Geis is an 85, Ajayi 84, Aguilar 84, Smith 83, Ridley 82, McTyer's a 77. Ertz is down to an 87 across the offensive line, 75, 74, 67, 76, 81. Trent Brown is holding up, which is pretty good. On defense, Darby 86, Maddox 82, Barnett's 85, Barker's an 80, Cox 97. I did move Polite from left end to defensive tackle. He's an 80. Judy 82, Baker 86, Sidney Jones an 81. Hooker 87, Hodge 84, Hicks 78, Tuck 74, and Hinton is a 74. So let's just go straight to the playoffs. See how we swing and miss. See you in a second. Well, we didn't make it. That doesn't really surprise me. We went 7-9. The Giants 9-6-1. Cowboys 9-7. Redskins 8-8. This whole rebuild went right down the gutter, and it's not just because those two players poof disappeared into thin air. Even though I think it matters a little bit because we were 7-1 in year 3. Doesn't really make sense though. Wentz 3,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He's playing incredibly too. Geis 900 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ajayi with 6. Receiving Aguilar 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Ertz 700 yards, 7 touchdowns. Smith 550, 2 touchdowns. Ridley 800 yards, 9 touchdowns. He became incredible in my opinion. Ajayi with 3. Check out the defense real quick and then the awards. Jordan Hicks 119 tackles. Hodge with 104. He's another great pickup by us. Sack total 6.5 by Cox, 5.5 by Barnett, 4.5 by Judy, 3 by Hicks, 2.5 by Hodge, 2 by Polite. Interceptions 2 by Baker and Hicks, 1 by Hooker, Maddox, and Hodge. Hodge was a great pickup. Same with Hooker. We have 2 safeties by who? Barnett. Glad we kept him. Defensive touchdowns, there's nothing. Yearly awards, what do we got? Elliott with his 3rd MVP this video, if you say so. Gurley, Mariota, Mayfield, Haskins, Bortles is here. Brace, Luck on the Jets. Coach of the Year, Hugh Jackson. Okay, I see the route we're going down. Offensive Player of the Year, Ezekiel Elliott. Gurley, Haskins is Wentz is number 10. That's good to see. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack's there. Any Eagles? Oh, Jordan Hicks, number 8. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we have nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Judy's number 2. Hinton number 3. Tuck number 6. Okay, so we did draft a bunch of good players, in my opinion. I know last week I offered to do the Vikings, like continue on with that if you wanted me to. But this one just aggravated me so much that I'm just not even going to offer to do that. I am interested if you guys would like to see a series where I just take a team and just each and every week I do a rebuild in that team. Definitely let me know that in the comments below. Not a ton of XP on offense. Ridley did get 1. Wentz, what happened? Is he down to normal or something? He's down to quick. He's 30 years old. Okay. What about defense? Judy has 3. That's great. Barker with 1. Polite with 2. Barnett with 2. Hodge with 3. Hooker with 2. Hinton with 2. Mach with 2. All right. Let's find out who wins the Super Bowl before I throw my controller at a wall. The Giants beat the Browns 26-14. Take a look at the stats. Nick Foles. All right. I am ending the video right here. If you like the video, give it a like down below. If you want to see more rebuilds, hit that subscribe button. Come on back for more. This game is just aggravating me so much right now. I told you that some player always comes back to bite me in the ass. And there he is, sitting on the screen. Nick Foles, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. I will see you guys in the next rebuild. I'm sorry this one was so weird and, like, I don't know. If you're an Eagles fan, you probably hate me so much. I feel like this team does have a ton of potential too. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Do you hate Madden 19 as much as I hate Madden 19? Hit that subscribe button. Come on back for more. If you want to watch more Madden 19 rebuilds like the one you just watched, hit that playlist button.